Yo, what is going on everyone? GuidingLight here, back with another quick Destiny 2 video, and in this one I'll show you guys how you can enter the access codes in the next step here in this exotic quest. So once you have defeated most of the enemies, you will go into this little puzzle, and I will show you guys how you can complete it. So you will see these different shapes here on this core, and as you can see there in the back right, you're going to actually see the answers written there on the wall. So all you'll have to do is just simply look at those shapes that pop up on the wall, and then just shoot them in the correct order from top to bottom. So there will also be a few different stages to this, as you can see, that you will have to defeat or enter the codes 3 different times. Now, after you guys have entered in the codes 3 separate times, you will actually have to defeat a giant wave of Vex enemies. Now, keep in mind, guys, if you die at any point during this, it will reset you back to the beginning. So I just want to let you guys know about that before we even get started. So the very first set of codes were located there on the wall on the right. Now, once you guys have entered in these 3 codes, every time you enter in a code, these snipers will respawn as well, so be sure to try to take out the snipers because they're probably the worst enemies to deal with in these rooms. So just keep in mind, anytime that you successfully enter in a code, snipers will actually go ahead and respawn. Now, the second set of codes that you will need to enter will be located next to the second portal. So once we clear out some of these ads, I will show you guys where those codes are located and how you can enter them pretty easily. So once you guys have cleared out enough of the ads to go ahead and take a peek at some of these codes up here, you'll notice that you can actually go ahead and do it again. So just take a look at whatever shapes pop up for you. It's not going to be the same for everyone. Everyone's probably going to get a different code. So you will need to look at the key there. And then as those shapes pop up, you want to go ahead and make sure you destroy them in the proper order. Now, if you do destroy any of these codes in the wrong order, it will reset you. Let's say access denied. So you will need to go ahead and make sure you do it properly. So for the second set of codes, if you stand over here, you can actually use this wall as like a barricade, and you can see the key pretty well from there. So I do suggest standing over here for the second set of codes, and then going and just simply destroying them as they pop up. Now, as the second set of codes is completed, keep in mind there will be those snipers that will respawn. It's not always instant, but they will respawn at some point, so just be on the lookout for them. Now, the third set of codes is a little bit longer, but I will show you guys where you can find them in case maybe you're having trouble. So once we clear out enough of these ads, you will be able to make your way up and take a peek at the code. Now, this one is significantly longer than the other ones, so you may have to take multiple trips up here in order to make sure you get the correct answers. And as you guys can see here, that's the snipers going ahead and respawning. So I do suggest waiting until all the snipers are gone, taking out the snipers, and then dealing with the code after. So as you can see there, there's a really long code written back there. So we're just going to go and do 2 or 3 shapes at a time to make sure that we don't mess up. And then we'll go ahead and clear out some more ads and take another peek at the code again so that we make sure to get the right answer. So keep in mind, guys, like I said earlier, after completing all 3 of these sets of codes, you will go into another room. There will be a ton of Vex enemies, and if you die in that room, it will reset you back to the very beginning. So just keep that in mind and take it slow. Once you do clear out this first room, there will actually be another room with the same puzzle in it, and I'll show you guys how to complete that as well. So just continue to look at that code over there and make sure you get the right shapes in the right order, and eventually you should gain access. So as you can see there, we just entered in all 3 of the codes, and it has brought us to another step. Now, even though it has brought us to another step, the respawn restrictions are still in play, so just be careful because there are a lot of minotaurs. My first time through here, I just started rushing through thinking that I had completed it, and it did reset me back to the beginning, which was a little frustrating. So just take it a little slow and make sure to clear out all the ads. Now, once you guys do get through all of the ads, you will actually have to complete this puzzle all over again. But the method to complete it is the same. The hardest part really is just staying alive. So if you guys are already pretty comfortable with this, you probably don't need to watch the rest of the video. But if you're having trouble trying to find out where some of the codes are or defeating some of the enemies and just want to see how I ended up defeating it, you can continue to watch the gameplay. I'm not going to talk through the entire gameplay as it is about 10 minutes long, but I will show you guys how I completed it. The steps are the very same from the first room. It's just that you actually do need to go and find out where those keys are located and very carefully input the keys. So hopefully this helps you guys out, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.